In today's video, I signed a free agent quarterback to every team in the NFL and plan to release every starting quarterback to free agency, and we're going to simulate a year. So Lamar Jackson released. Josh Allen released. Patrick Mahomes released. Joe Burrow released. Jared Goff released. So on and so forth. Well, minus Dak Prescott because you can't release a player when they're injured. And Trevor Lawrence. So here's a look at all the starting quarterbacks after we released all the quarterbacks and signed one free agent to every team. The Bears get Daniel Jones. Oh, wrong button. Bengals get Tannehill. Mike White for the Bills. Zach Wilson for the Broncos. Bailey Zapp for the Browns. John Wolford for the Buccaneers. Clayton Tune for the Cardinals. Chargers get don't get Heineke. They get Easton Stick. Chiefs get Nathan Rourke. Sean Clifford for the Colts. Jeff Driscoll for the Commanders. Devin Leary for the Cowboys. AJ McCarron for the Dolphins. Tanner McKee or Blaine Gabbert, I can't remember, for the Eagles. Anthony Brown for the Falcons. Sam Hartman for the 49ers. I mean, I don't really think it matters there. CJ Beathard. Matt Barkley, Josh Rosen, Trevor Siemian, Chris Oladukan, Trace McSorley, I remember that song, Will Greer, Nate Sudfeld, Ben DiNucci, Holton Ahlers, Emory Jones, Alex McGaw, Dresser Wynn, Nathan Peterman, Kevin Hogan, oh yeah, and then all the quarterbacks that were starting besides Prescott and Trevor Lawrence are all free agents. All of them. So here we are at the team selection menu. If we go team by team, ratings still look about similar. Chiefs will have an 88 offense, Colts 83, Commanders 81, Cowboys 84, Niners 88, Falcons 85, Eagles 89, Dolphins 81, Giants 76, Jaguars 81, Jets 83, Lions 91, Raiders 79, Patriots 76, Panthers 79, Packers 83, Rams 83, Ravens 85, Saints 81, Seahawks 81, Vikings 85, Titans 77, Texans 84, and the Steelers at an 81. We will do triangle for a random team. Triangle for a random team. The Seattle Seahawks. The team we're going to pick. We're going to start at preseason. So here we are with the Seattle Seahawks in free agent. You see all the quarterbacks are here. Asking for the right amount of money. We're going to simulate to the regular season and then go from there. So here we are at the regular season. Let's check free agency, who's there and who's not. Geno's still there. Russell Wilson's there. Kirk Cousins, Rodgers. Let's just go quarterbacks. Geno, Wilson, Cousins, Rodgers, Derek Carr, Drake May, Jameis, Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson, Will Levis. Aiden O'Connell's on the practice squad, I'm guessing. And Jake Browning and Jarrett Stidham. So let's go see where everybody's at. Hopefully the Steelers got somebody good. So Lamar went to the Green Packers. Josh Allen, these two cannot stay away from each other. Josh Allen to the Bears, Pat to the Ravens. Oh my gosh, Jared to the Falcons. Goff goes to the Jaguars. That's funny. Brock Purdy to the Chiefs. Jordan Love to the Buccaneers. Jalen Hurts to the Lions. Justin Herbert to the Panthers. Stafford to the Cardinals. C.J. Stroud to the Bengals. Oh my gosh. Jay Daniels to the Dolphins. Tua to the Titans. Tua and the Titans. Baker Mayfield to the Colts. Kyler to the Bills. Darnold to the Cardinals. Nix goes back to the Broncos. What is the chance of that? Caleb Williams to the Bills. I'm not seeing any Steelers. So who did the Seahawks get first and foremost? They did not get anybody. They still have Sam Howell at quarterback. And the Steelers are rocking out with Justin Fields. Should I release Justin? I can't release Justin Fields. Huh. Maybe I should have released Justin Fields. But alright, let's just see how things fare out at the mid-season point. And I will be right back. So here we are at the NFL standings. Lamar and the Packers are 7-0. Broncos 6-1. Josh Allen and the Bears 5-1. Jaguars 5-2. Buccaneers 5-2. Falcons 5-2. Niners 5-2. A lot of 5-2 teams. A lot of 4-2 teams. 4-3s. Who's the worst team in the NFL? The Jets at 1 nope. The Giants at 0-6. I'm guessing. Why does it always cut off right there? Oh no, they're 1-6. So we got 4 teams that are 1-6. 1, 2, 3 that are 2-5. 1, 2, 3 that's 2-4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 that are over 500 or better. If we look at the stats, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, and Kate Williams lead in passing yards. Let's look at more stats. Touchdowns is Joe Burrow. Interceptions is Spencer Rattler. Completion percentage, Josh Allen. Yards per game, Anthony Richardson. Quarterback rating, Josh Allen. Yards per attempt, Joe Burrow. Longest, Bo Nix with 93. Who's been sacked the most? Bo Nix. Who's got the least amount of yards? Jameis Winston with 63. Desmond Ridder with 208, but he's at 212. Aaron Rodgers. So is there anybody that's left in for agency now that we're at mid-season? I'm going to say that every time. Nobody important. Jake Browning, Aiden O'Connell, Jarrett Stidham, and Brian Hoyer. So how is Sam Howell faring? $1,100 yards, 6 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 54% completion rating, 168 yards per game, 57% rating, 6.5 per attempt, 28 is as long as he's been sacked 16 times. Damn. Alright, let's get to the end and see who makes the playoffs and who does not. So here we are at the end of the season in the NFL standings. Packers go 15-2, Titans 14-3, Falcons 15-2, Dolphins and Bears 13-4 with the Ravens, 12-5 for the Buccaneers and the Bills, 11-6 for the Jaguars and the Cardinals. Steelers finished 10-7, go figure, with the Eagles and the Panthers. 8-9 for the Cowboys, Lions, Broncos, Chargers, Raiders, and the Seahawks. 8-10 for the Seahawks. Colts, Chiefs go 7-10. Commanders, Niners, Jets, Jets go 6-11. The Texans, Vikings, Rams, Bengals, Saints go 5-12, and the Browns and the Giants and the Patriots respectively go 3-14 and 2-15 for the Patriots. So if we go and look at some stats, we'll see our boy Sam Howell, 3,200 yards, 13 touchdowns, 24 interceptions. Crazy. 56% completion rating, 189 yards per game, 67 rating. Sacked 39 times, his longest was 74. If we go all NFL, Jalen Hurts finished first in yards per for the season. Completions went to Jordan Love. Most attempts was Spencer Rattler. Most touchdowns was Lamar Jackson. Most interceptions was Spencer Rattler. Completion percentage was Anthony Brown. It was Joe Burrow. Yards per game, Joe Burrow. rating, Joe Burrow. Yards per attempt, Kenny Pickett. Longest was Bo Nix's 93. Sacks the most was Cooper Rush. Yeah. All right. So if we go and look at our playoff bracket, see who ended up making it. So we got Dolphins versus Steelers, Ravens versus Jags, Broncos versus Bills with the Titans with a bye. On the NFC side, we got Falcons, Panthers, Cardinals, Buccaneers, Bears, Eagles with the Packers with the bye. All right, we will simulate to the divisional. All right, in the divisional, we see the Dolphins beat the Steelers, the Jags beat the Ravens, and the Bills beat the Broncos. So we have a Titans-Jaguars matchup, Dolphins-Bills matchup. Falcons beat the Panthers, Cardinals beat the Buccaneers, Bears beat the Eagles. So we get a Bears-Packers matchup and a Falcons-Cardinals matchup. All right, in the conference championship, we will have Bills-Jaguars versus Packers versus Falcons. All right. Okay. Interesting matchup. That means Joe Burrow's in the conference championship. Go ahead and sim to the offseason and see. Yes, see who wins the Super Bowl. So we have the Packers versus the Jaguars in the Super Bowl, with the Packers winning, and Edgerrin Cooper wins the Super Bowl MVP. Josh Allen wins NFL MVP. Coach of the Year goes to Raheem Morris. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Ray McCloud. Wow. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Nick Bolton. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Caleb Williams. And Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jarrett Verse. How many of these guys signed long? These guys all signed 1-year deals, right? Let's see here. Contract. Oh, he must have signed an extension. Let's go to the offseason and see if any of these guys are there in the offseason. Check the same thing with Josh Allen. I know we didn't just pick up the contract that they had in Sim, but I'll be right back. Here's what all the quarterback rooms look like in year 2. Here's the Bears, the Bengals, the Bills, the Broncos, the Browns, the Buccaneers, Cardinals, the Chargers, the Chiefs, Colts, Commanders, Cowboys, Dolphins, Eagles, Falcons, '49ers, Giants, Jaguars. Zach Wilson's back with the Jets. Lions, Packers, Panthers, Patriots, Raiders, Rams, Ravens, Saints, Seahawks, Steelers, Texans, Titans, and the Vikings. So at this end of year 2, we see the Lions versus the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, with the Chiefs winning and Chamari Connor being the Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow wins NFL MVP. Jim Harbaugh wins Coach of the Year. Amon-Ra St. Brown wins Offensive Player of the Year. Aiden Hutchinson gets the Defensive Player of the Year. Dang, they got two winners. And then the rookies are auto-generated. If we look at some stats, CJ Stroud led the league in yards. Completions went to Brock Purdy. Attempts went to Spencer Rattler. Touchdowns went to Lamar again. Interception went to some guy named Chris Dodge. Completion percentage was Patrick Mahomes. Yards per game, CJ Stroud. Rating, Lamar. Yards per attempt, Jalen Hurts. Longest was Dak Prescott with 92 sacks. Bo Nix got sacked 51 times. Holy shit, get them in an offensive line. Excuse me. Look at the NFL standings. The best team in the league was the Chiefs, the Bears, Chargers, Ravens, Lions, Commanders, Cowboys, Rams, Niners, Bills, Colts, Titans for the playoffs, with the Bengals and the Falcons. And then you see at the bottom, worst teams were the Giants and the Browns. The Giants went 1-16, Browns went 3-14, Broncos went 4-13. Alright, so that ends year number 2. We'll go to year number 3 and see if there's any other changes, and then we'll get you boys and girls the fuck up out of here. Oh, we also see Harrison Smith, Derrick Henry, David Bakatari, Levante David all retire. Anybody else important retire? Brandon Sheriff, Laken Tomlinson, Stephon Gilmore, Harrison Smith, Kirk Cousins, Tyrann Mathieu, Demario Davis, Tyler Higbee, wow. Kevin Zeitler, Aaron Rodgers finally, Graham Gano, Darius Slay, wow. Lane Johnson, Russell Wilson, Zach Martin, James Conner, wow, 9 years. Levante David, Cameron Johnson, and then all these other guys. Taysom Hill was a free agent, I'm guessing. So was Eric Kendricks, Zach Ertz, Micah Hyde, Andy Dalton, Raheem Mostert, Michael Thomas, La'el Collins, Logan Thomas, shout out to Virginia Tech, Melvin Ingram, Justin Houston, Matt Filer. Wow, there's a lot of guys on there. But alright, I'll see you at the end of next year. Alright, we're back at year 3. Here are all the quarterback rooms going forward. Here's the Bears, Bengals, Bills, Broncos, Browns, Buccaneers, Cardinals, Chargers, Chiefs, Colts, Commanders, Cowboys, Dolphins, Eagles, Falcons, Niners, Giants, Jaguars, Jets, Lions, Packers, Panthers, Patriots, Raiders, Rams, Ravens, Saints, Seahawks. Steelers, hey, we got Matt Stafford. Texans, Titans, Vikings. So, yeah. We'll go look in free agency, see who's in there. Nope, not Trade Center. Quarterbacks, you got Derek Carr, Mason Rudolph, Jacoby, Stetson Bennett, Mariota, Tyson Bagnier, Mitch Trubisky, Jake Fromm, Anthony Brown, Josh Rosen, Kyle Allen, Taylor Heineke, Sam Ehlinger, Carson Wentz, Jimmy Garoppolo, Ben DiNucci, Jeff Driscoll, and Tim Boyle. Alright, we will simulate to past the Super Bowl, and that will be the end of the video. I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, at the end of season 3, our Super Bowl champion is the Eagles, led by Logan Purcell. They beat the Houston Texans. Joe Burrow wins another MVP. David Brown wins Coach of the Year. Dang, the Texans let go DeMarco Ryan. Joe Burrow wins Offensive Player of the Year. DeMarcus Lawrence wins Defensive Player of the Year for the Cardinals. And then Art Degenerated Guys wins Rookies of the Year for the respected side of the ball. Some retirements. Gino. This guy for 3 years. Wow. Matt Stafford. Captain Cam. Cooper Kupp. C.J. Mosley. Khalil Mack. Shaq Thompson. Josh Dobbs. Darius Smith. Ryan Kelly. DeMarcus Lawrence wins a Defensive Player of the Year, then retires. Andrew Wiley. Joe Patino. Garrett Bowles. Tyler Lockett. Matthew Judon. Keenan Allen. Morgan Moses. DeAndre Hopkins. Jordan Hicks. Shaq Griffin. Trey Turner. Jimmy Garoppolo. Leonard Floyd. James Bradbury. Jaron Curse. So if we look at the NFL standings, Texas were 16-1. Falcons, Packers, Bills, Cowboys, Chiefs, Eagles, Rams, Steelers made the playoffs. Bengals, Patriots, Giants, Buccaneers, and the Jets. The worst teams in the league were the Saints and the Seahawks. If we look at some stats. That bug is always interesting. All NFL. Yards was Joe Burrow. Completions was Joe Burrow. Attempts was Joe Burrow. Touchdowns was Joe Burrow. Interceptions was Spencer Rattler. Sam Darnold and these dudes only threw very minimum. Completion percentage, Joe Burrow. Yards per game, Joe Burrow ran away with it. Ratings, Joe Burrow. Yards per attempt, Dak Prescott longest. Zach Wilson threw an 89. Sacks was C.J. Stroud with 49. Holy shit. Alright, so that brings us to the end of this video. If you liked it, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Go to the description, join all the social media accounts, and until next time, I've been your host, your favorite neighborhood crabman. Peace.